welcome to another live stream episode with myself, Rad, on Minecraft. In this episode, I'm going to do a little bit of a world tour. I'll try and keep it brief. I just tried to start a live stream previously, and for some reason, YouTube failed, and or something did, and it stopped actually working. So I don't really want to spend too much time in case it just kicks off again and doesn't do what I want it to do. But it's kind of an anniversary stream. So I've been playing Minecraft on PS4 for a year now, and I've done a number of projects. So some of the bigger ones I'll show you, and in brief. And you can see a lot of them here anyway, because I'm sure a lot of you know how Minecraft works. But I've never done a sort of world tour before, and then after that I'll be going to my current project, which is the Guardian Farm, and I'll be finishing off some elements of that. So I just need to make sure that the stream is definitely up and running. Because it didn't seem to want to work. So let's just check some few things. So that's going. Okay, so that is, let's just come out of this view. Okay, so over there under the trees, that's where I spawned on this world, and I came to the edge of the water and I spotted a temple. So I thought it was a great place to start, and would kick things off by staying in the temple, and that's what I did. To begin with, I had some help with a couple of friends, and the desert came all the way up to the edge of the water, and we dug all that down flat and created this area here, and this bridge was built at the same time at that point. I then proceeded to carry on just playing on my own, and I built the tree houses over there. So there's a few tree houses, and I lived up there for quite a while. Did various things. Obviously, I've been underground doing a lot of mining. I've recently created a new house over there, still to decorate it and with a nice interior. And I started on a sort of minecart station, going off to different areas within this locale. I've still to complete that. I haven't been able to figure out a good design for it in my head. I sort of just started throwing blocks down, and it ended up being what it is at the moment. But I've finished it and it's working. But I still need to do a final design of that one. Your obviously your iron farms. So there's one, two, three modules of these, and just behind that is the gold farm with the new largest size of portal, three beside each other, that you can get on the console editions now. And down in that hole over there's a zombie mob spawner, and I created a sort of XP spawner out of that, and then dug all the way up to the ground level, and with all of that dug out, built a tower, and there's a proper mob spawner up there with a room with enchanting and everything in it. And I've also built a couple of village farms, so they are farming. I think this one's potatoes and that one is wheat, so I'll get bread out of that one, I'll get potatoes out of this one. And I created eventually my storage in the temple, which I'll show to you now. So everything that you see in this area, let's just sleep. I've got water streams running under this garden area. coming from these two farms, from the cactus farm. We've got sugarcane, melons, pumpkins. So in and around there. Wrong one. We've got a water stream down below, and that runs off. Everything runs towards the storage facility, including the gold farm and the iron farm. I'll just take you over here and show you my slime farm that I built out of 2 slime chunks as well. Let's just be a bit careful, no one fall over the edge. So there's 2 chunks. So essentially I've got lots of platforms in the chunks themselves, and then at the 4 corners I noticed over time that the slimes sort of jumped gradually towards the corners, so I decided to put my killing floor at the bottom of these corners. So I dug out larger areas and 4 of all 4 corners, so they fall down into obviously your cactuses, and that's how I get those slimes. Have I got any mine carts here? No. Typical. So the slime farm, that took quite a while, but I did have a beacon at that point, so things were a little better with a good pickaxe and the beacon, and I managed to get through that fairly quickly, but that was quite a big project. So this is my storage facility. Majority of it, well, the majority of the chests 2 up and 2 below are all automated, and this is the water stream that runs up and everything comes down here. So there's some bread from one of the farms, and it's your standard sort of sorting system in behind there. There's nothing too complicated, just 2 rows of normal sort of sorting. So I quite enjoyed putting that together at the time. What I do need to take with me is a beacon. I've got a lot of iron blocks, and I'm going to create a beacon over the Guardian farm just to help me with that little project. I've been to the end and defeated the Ender Dragon with a good couple of friends of mine, and came back with the egg, and this is my world map. So I've nearly uncovered all of the world. As you can see, we've got the mesa biomes after one of the more recent updates, and I went out looking for, after I think it was 1.22 or the TU31 update, they added the ocean monuments, and I went out looking for an ocean monument, and luckily enough found one before I nearly uncovered the whole of the map. I'd done a lot of this already, but all of this here was me looking for an ocean monument, and I found one, but unfortunately Guardians were broken and they weren't spawning until the next update, and eventually they spawned, and I created a Guardian farm, and then they seemed to break that in the last update, but I think yep, they've definitely just fixed it. Just the other week they released another patch, and the Guardians started spawning again. Just got a message, 1 second. Yeah, so this was the overworld. Mines are just mines. I'm not going to really show you them. And that was the majority of the big projects that I've done so far. Over in that distance, over the other side of the jungle biome, is an ice farm for ice blocks as well. Just telling a friend that they can join the stream of the wish to give me a hand. Right, so let's go into the nether. Have I got everything I wanted? I've got my beacon. I wanted some slime blocks just to stop any damage, and I'll show you why. If I was to fall, let's chuck them in there, and I'll take some of these. And I've got enough food. So let's just take a quick run down here and I'll show you one of the largest and most time consuming projects, and that is the Wither Skeleton or Nether Farm. And the reason it took a long time is because of putting lava down over a lot of the area. And it's quite a big farm. So that took a lot of resource and that took a lot of time as well. But at the end of it, you get the benefits. Managed to get plenty of wither skeleton skulls and hello, and fought some withers and got some beacons that I needed, and that helped a lot with some of the projects that I've done. So let's head over to the Guardian farm, and I'll give you a overview of what I've been doing here. So there's the farm below. I popped the portal way up at 200 plus Y, just to stop anything from spawning down below, and then I have my my AFK platform, and this is normally close enough for the guardians to start spawning below. Now you may notice that it's not all dried out. I did start with the intention of drying it all out and creating quite a large farm, and as you can see there's sand that does go around all the way around the edge, but that seemed to me that was going to take quite a while. So my farm is under this dirt here, so it's just a corner. And yeah, so I created it under there, and it gives me good returns, and I've got all the latest, well, a sort of hours worth of standing around, and that's what actually came out of that farm. So it wasn't too bad, not too bad at all. Hi, Vero. Welcome to the stream. Just showing off the Guardian farm at the moment. So all my items come up the item elevator, come into the chest, so straightforward stuff, but that is not bad for an hour's worth. But I have been doing a lot of AFK standing here, and I've been gathering a lot of resources, because what I'm going to do next is I am going to recreate the ocean monument below in the water on the top of the surface. So I'm going to build the shell of an ocean monument on the top here. So you'll definitely know there is an ocean monument there. And that's what I'm going to spend my time doing now. The sun's just going down, so let's grab... How much room have I got? I need to put the beacon down. I want to put some slime blocks down below in case I fall off. But I want to take some resources down with me as well. So let's take a bit of that and a bit of that. And I have no idea how much of this will do, but we'll see how far we get. So this is the latest project that I've been working on. And as I said previously, I've done the iron farms, done the gold farms, done the slime farms, done the mob grinders. All that's there, back at my main base. But I had to travel to find this baby. So if I just jump over the edge, you'll see how this is all working. So, glass box, and I created it over one of the right hand, or the right hand wing that sticks out the front of the ocean monument. And straightforward farm, glass box, signs all the way across, killing system down below with lava, water streams under there, water streams pushing them down, and yeah, gives me fairly good returns. More than enough than I need anyway. So I've done the sort of outlay of the actual base of the monument. Now I need to start figuring out where I'm going to put things next. It's going to stick out a bit. The monument kind of starts here and I'll have this outer edge, so I thought I would go with this sort of pattern with the prismarine bricks on the outside and the prismarine blocks leading up to it, and I'll do that all the way around, but this is the main part of where this is going to go. Right, so losing track. Slime blocks, let's put a few down here, and then I need to put my beacon in the middle as well. So let's chuck just in case I fall off. I've got somewhere to land. Right. Good. I could have done with a crafting bench, really, couldn't I, and some chests, but we'll carry on. I can get some room by putting the beacon down. Have I got iron? Yes, I do. So this is actually where I had the beacon previously, when I was clearing out a lot of the inside of the... Should be 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now it is 9 by 9 on the bottom, if I remember rightly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why have I got that as 10? Yeah, it's 9. Yeah. Definitely 9 by 9. Okay, let's crack on. But this should hopefully speed up the placing of blocks. Let's stick haste 2 on. Assuming I've got enough blocks. Yeah. Oh, I know why my platform is bigger. I had 2 beacons here the last time. That's what it was. So if we go, what do we want? Haste. No. What am I doing? And then do that and that. That should. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we've got haste 2. So this beacon shouldn't get in the way, or we'll be building up and around it. As I say, it'll just be the shell to make it look like an ocean monument. So I think it's 4 rows of prismarine brick to begin with. We'll just quickly do this and then we'll check. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're going to run off in each of those directions. Let's just have a quick look. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 3 rows of sort of prismarine on its own. Then another 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I think it's 3 up at the top as well. So if we do, so that should then be prismarine. Oh, 1, 2, 3. So it's 1, 2, 3 that way. Oops. Yeah. Might as well take these back. 2, 3. Okay, so next layer will be on there. And it was another another 4 rows of this. Let's just get the corners in. So that's 1, 2, 3. So one more. 4. And then 1. Oh, 2, 3. So if we did that at the opposite corner, it should hopefully then meet up. Fingers crossed, otherwise I've really mucked it up. So when they originally brought in Ocean Monuments, I was aware of them. I played Minecraft on the PC for a little bit to start with, and I was aware of them on that, and what they were all about. So when I bought a PS4, started playing it on the PlayStation, I was a little bit disappointed that it was so far behind. But more recently, over the past year that I've been playing it, they have brought it pretty much up to date. I think we're up to the equivalent of 1.8 now, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah, so up to the equivalent of 1.8 in the PC, and we got Ocean Monuments. Quite pleased about it, but I was a little bit disappointed that at the point that they gave you something you were looking forward to, that they didn't spawn, the Guardians didn't spawn in the actual monument itself, so that was a little disappointing. But everything has bugs, you know, you're not going to be able to put something together, and that, I believe they had to obviously create a completely different code for the game as it is on console, compared to the PC version. So 4J Studios have obviously been working hard at bringing those updates and getting them to the console versions, and they're doing a good job. They're doing a good job. Now, where are we? 1, 2, 3. This is just the slow bit. I think we have success. Yeah. So once we know where we are, we've definitely got the right size. Obviously, adding these rows is going to be a lot quicker. Let's just sleep. Okay, so we know that they match up, which is good. So we've got the measurements right. Let's get the first layers in here. Now I think this goes all the way back. One, two, three, four. Yeah, all the way back. Okay, so we can at least put in the first few layers. Right, let's get rid of this, and bring those down. So when I originally heard about Minecraft a few years ago, I couldn't quite get my head around it. I didn't know what the point was. Obviously the point is just being as imaginative as you want to be. It's a game you can do anything in, and once I watched some videos of it, I sort of got more of the point, or at least I saw elements of a game that I thought I'd quite like to play this game and give it a go and see what I could do. And yeah, ever since then, I've really enjoyed it. I've always come back to it, whether that be, you know, after a week of not playing it, 2 weeks of playing it, a month of not playing it, and playing other games. I've always come back to it and put, you know, a lot of time into the game. I've certainly got my money's worth anyway. I think when I bought it, it was about $12.99 on the PlayStation Store, and I have got my money's worth out of this game for sure. And as long as they keep developing for it, it'll keep on giving. I mean, we've got 1.9 to come. We've got the Elytra, banners, capes, you know, the Ender Dragon, being able to respawn the Ender Dragon, end cities, all of that to come on the console edition. New mobs, I've been seeing new mobs on the 1.10. On Twitter, they've been tweeting new mobs that they're gonna bring to 1.10. So you know, we're nowhere near that yet. So console edition is gonna keep giving for years yet. Now, I think that I may not have prepped enough blocks. Excuse me. And if that's the case, we will go until the blocks run out, and then that'll be the end of the stream. So each of those nearly takes a stack. We might be all right. Might be all right. Probably don't need to put these down, do I? I'm not doing myself any favours losing some of them as well. And those. There we go. Oh, come on, get up. Right. Yeah, because those are going to go off in that direction. Okay, so that's that 3 wide. Let's do the front. And then we'll run it up here. Now the question is, I think that's the wall, so yeah. I think that's the front, which is a flat fascia with some sort of dark prismarine design in it. Ow. I think they all run up flush to it. Yeah. And let's go around here. So I'm still waiting on the witch hut bounding box to work properly. I've been wanting to make a witch farm as well, but so far whenever I create one in creative or testing world, they don't work. as I would expect them to. I've got a witch hut in an area that is should no other mobs should be able to spawn, and we've got some mobs spawning inside the farm, um, and slimes spawning in there as well. So it's a little bit all over the place, and there isn't that many witches spawning. I don't think I've done anything wrong. Obviously, I could have done. I could be wrong, because I'm certainly not an expert, but it doesn't seem to be working at the moment. They did release in one of the most recent updates a fix for slime spawning in witch bounding boxes within a witch hut, which is where you create the farm itself. And it just didn't seem to work. They still spawned for me. So I'm not sure what that's all about. Okay, so this is looking... Oh, I forgot this bit. Coming together quite nicely. Right. Okay. Yeah, so that, I can't remember whether that carries on down there as well. It does to a point. I think it does go all the way down, but we will just check it before we place on it any unnecessary blocks. Let's just sleep as well. Right. So let's put blocks here and here. I love the way that the colours change on these, on the prismarine. They go from sort of yellowy, greeny, and then as you can see it goes a sort of darker blue, turquoise, purple, and the purples come in, and it goes even darker blue, and then it sort of drifts out again into a sort of more green and yellow, lots of green, dark green. So it's a crazy block. That's I don't mind building with it. It's nice to build with. I suppose it's not to everyone's tastes, but So let's go and look at this side here. Yeah, so those inner edges, they run up to the wall. I see. But the outer edges go all the way down to the back. I should have put my my depth strider boots on. That might have been made this a little easier as well. Wonder where they are. Where did I put those? What have I got on? Well, that's my. I've got respiration 3 on that, but I don't have my depth strider boots. Okay. So what was I looking at? What type of block is this? I'm gonna get picked off here. They're just bricks. Okay, so interspaced bricks all the way down and all the way in up to that. Okay. So let's dig out this soil as well. Finish this off. Just find craft bench. Here we go. And I can maybe do with. Oh, I don't have any wood, do I? I don't think I would have left my depth strider boots down here. So this is the killing floor. This is where they come through. So we've got 3 blocks of lava. And it's a bit weird. It just seemed to disappear. Have I got... No, oh, I've got a crafting bench. Yeah, why not? Don't have any wood though. As you can see, I've not cleared out everything in here. I really didn't think I'd be spending any amount of time out here living in this space, other than using it to farm the guardians. So I decided just to take the gold and run, and then stick around for quite a while and build all of this. Okay, so let's just stick that down there. Right. Now, one thing I haven't, well, I have been thinking about it, but I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet, is is lighting this up. Because when I'm on my platform up there, mobs are going to be spawning on this and potentially ruining the output of the guardians from, and obviously stopping them from spawning. But I'm not sure I want to light up the whole of it with torches, because I don't think that's gonna... Was it everyone? Does that seem a little close? Yeah, it's everyone, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, I just... Do I want torches all over it? Well, oh no, it's every two, is it? Yeah, it's every two. Um, or do I want to use sea lanterns and put some sea lanterns into the brick itself? It won't look exactly like you would expect it to. Why is that not adding up? Is it two down the sides and one across the front? What's the gap? Oh, that's quite odd. Okay, so they're two all the way down there. These are all two gaps, and then we get to this and it's one. And another one, and then two. That's quite strange. I thought it was more symmetrical than that. Okay. Piggy coming to see us. So, yeah, that goes there. Okay. And then one, two, pop, pop. No. Okay. And I need to run these all the way down there as well. So, let's just do these up here first. That, and they were twos. They were ones, were they? This was a one. Or was it? No. I've just done that wrong. Perfectionist, right. It goes this way, doesn't it? Oh. I need to collect those before they despawn, so it goes this way. And it's the one gap is here, isn't it? So one, two, pop, one, two, pop, one, two. Yeah. And then we've got the one gap, and then two, yeah. Two, two, two. Yeah, okay. So these are twos. One, two, one, two, one, two. Look at the purple. Oh. There. Right. What we'll do is we'll just finish off the have we got that finished? We did this side, didn't we? Let's go up and have a look and see what it looks like for the moment. How's it looking? Oh, looking good. I like that. That looks good, so that's gonna look amazing. Yeah, and it's gonna come up quite high as well. It's gonna be up about here. So the front comes up to about there, and then, yeah. I might need more blocks. I don't think I have enough. Anyway, where were we? We were running them down this side as well. Okay, let's finish this side off. Let's just get this how we want it. Now, I think it's slightly different round the back here. So we've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, but then on the fourth one, as it comes down to here, I've kind of dug that out a bit, haven't I? I really need to get my depth strider boots. Here's, shouldn't be wrecked. Okay, so yeah, it comes, right, so it comes down 4 high and then curves, and then that'll continue all the way along, that's fine. But then those 4 come to a stop at or on top of that 4th level. Okay. So these will continue to go down here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we've got another stack, we'll nip up in a minute. So they come to that point. No. They come to there. Yeah, so they all run up to this point. Now what I don't know is whether then those blocks underneath are prismarine or prismarine bricks. I'll go down for a closer look. So 1, 2, 3, yeah, so that goes like that, doesn't it? And oh no, we've got, well, that was handy. 2 more stacks, okay. Ow. Okay, and we run this all the way down as well. Okay, we're running out. Let's go up and grab a few more. It's looking good though, I'm pleased with how it's looking. Let's see if we've got any more drops. We should do. We've been around it, but been a little close to it. So we might get a few more drops. So we need, let's take a few more of them. A few more of them. And yeah, not many. So I did prepared some sea lanterns out of what I was getting as well. Let's take them because we may start to. Am I going to chance it? Let's quickly save. Don't tend to use autosave. I like to be in control. Well, not just that, also on the console edition, it just lags out. Every time it's autosave, and it autosaves almost every minute. Perfect. And it just lags everything, and it's horrible. Not nice. So I turned it off. And I just need to remember to save myself now and again. Where did we get up to? Here. Did I do this row? Not quite. Or did I? Nearly. So, should come up to there. And that comes up to there. Oh, I lost that bit. Yeah. So these. I think what I'll do next is the front bit. Should I do the front bit, or maybe do the front? It might look a little nicer. Now I need to figure out what fills this gap and whether there's any design in that as well, which is quite possible. And I think these run all the way down, don't they? 1, 2. There, okay. So let's have a look at this front and see what we want to do with this. Tell you what, I'm gonna. I know this is gonna be a bit laborious, but I'm gonna go and get my depth strider boots because this is. If I'm gonna be up and down under the water quite a lot, I'm trying to figure this out. It's gonna be so much easier if I've got them on. But I do need to go and find them. I imagine I've put them in my storage room. But we will go and check. I mean, once I've done all this and tidied up the look of the ocean temple on the surface, I won't need to climb up and down this ladder too often, so I decided not to put any elevator in. Right, boots. Did I leave them up here? There's something there, but there's not any boots. They're not in... Oh! That made me jump a little bit. You gonna... You can jump off? No? You're just having a look. We'll get you when we come back. So let's go and look for my depth strider boots. Hopefully they're still got a bit of life on them. Now, imagine they're in here, are they? Oh, is it these them? There we go. They're the babies. Right, swap you out for them. Put them in there. Done. Right. Let's head back without getting shot or blown up. That's one thing they can't seem to get right, is this minecart sound in the console edition. Or from playing the PC version, it's a nice little clickety-clack, if I remember rightly, as you go along the tracks. And then there was no sound at all for months. Then they updated it with that sound, but it happening again and again and again constantly, which was quite annoying. And then they changed it so it sort of made that noise every 3 seconds, and now they've put an option in the sound settings. So they've spent time and effort building an option into the sound settings so you can just turn the sound off again. I don't know why they didn't put the original sound in from the PC version. There was nothing wrong with it at all. So there's mobs spawning on that. And that's what I want to try and avoid. So I'm not, at this stage, not sure what I want to do. Guy's taking a while to burn. There we go. Yeah, so I don't... Shoot, that was inside. Was that inside? Oh my word. I thought that was lit up enough in there. Jeez. Right. That's slightly more dangerous now. How did... Am I missing the trick? How did it know I was there though? I don't know. Think that'll be enough? That should be enough. And they're not going to spawn on the glass. Well, we lost some blocks. Not too many, thankfully. I thought he was coming down outside there, coming down these steps, and I hadn't spotted him when I was up here. Yeah. Okay, let's fix this up. Not too bad at all. There we go. And 1, 2, there. So yeah, I don't want that happening So I need to light this up at some point. So we're going to have a little look at the front, aren't we? Just to see what happens over here. What we can see though is from this point here, this first notch, from the 4th level, we've got, let's just go over here, I can't see any over here. So these arches come over, go down, and then we didn't bring any sea lanterns down with us. Fantastic, we've got to climb the ladder again. So they go on up and over to each side. We've got prismarine in the middle, blocks down the side. So here we've got what is? Can you hear that? Constantly shooting. That's a guardian sound. Oh, breath, breath, breath. But where is it? That's a bit odd. So this is the design. So we need to go from there. Brick, brick. Okay. I'm not going to be able to remember all this. Tell you what, if we build up prismarine to begin with. Let's go and get some lanterns. We'll do that first. Hi Jamie, welcome to the stream. You've just come at the right point. I'm going to climb up and get some sea lanterns and I'll give you a quick look at what I'm doing. This is my guardian farm, as you can see from my item elevator, but I am creating the shell of the temple on top of the water, so there's no mistake that there's a guardian farm, an ocean monument down there. So let's go and get some sea lanterns so we can create these arches over the entrance, and I think they're here, yeah, so a stack should be more than enough. You just missed a bit of excitement. I came over here when it was dark and there was a creeper underneath and I thought it was lit up well enough, and it blew a few blocks up, but it wasn't too bad. So we have from here, I think it was like this, the arches, and then what did it do? Tell you, my memory is terrible. I'm going to be in and out of this water. Let's put one at this side. Is it there? That's there. 2, 3. Okay. And we go from there. Alright, angle, angle, prismarine across. Okay. So we need, what do we need? We need some dirt. Let's get up above. One there. And one there. And then we need, get rid of that. And then some bricks. 1, 2, I think it's 5, 3, 4. Or is it, maybe that's 4. Maybe it's 4. That there. That. sea lanterns. Is it 2 sea lanterns? No, it's just the one. Under the second. So under there. There. Yeah. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. So it's definitely just 4, or am I? Yeah. So let's do the rest of those. So we've got another one here. So pop, pop, pop. Like that. And then do this. We could put the lantern there, couldn't we? And that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then block. Lantern, block. There. Block, block, block. Yep. So the next one goes here. Block, block, block. Block. Let's just get rid of that now. Lantern, block. Okay. It's a good job that Minecraft's quite relaxing. Because this ain't the most exciting thing in the world, but 3 and then across. And then one more, which is here. There. Oh, no. Right, and we need dirt. Block. Knock that out. And then that. Block. Prismarine, 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 prismarine. Block. And jump down. Lantern, block. Let's get there and there. Done. So let's go and sleep. Glad I went and got my boots. We do not want any creepers spawning where they should be. However, there is a zombie that managed to crop up. Okay, so we've got the arches in. Let's do this side, I suppose. And I won't have to worry about lighting up this area under here. Well, we get a little bit hindered by those arches. Didn't think about that, it's not too much of a problem. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have some of this lovely bread. Okay, so let's just do it this way. We haven't got too far to go. So we'll do up to the wall. Oh, no. Knew it was going to happen. And then we can do that and that. That and that. That and that. That makes that look a bit better. Yeah, that's starting to look good. Okay, so let's just create 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. This next platform corners, let's do these corners and then we can finish off this front side and back here. So have I done that right? Yep. So we need 1, 2, so 4 levels of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yep. Put that there. And the corners on. Like so. It's making some nice shadows in the water, look. Isn't that pretty? And that. Yep, that worked. That worked well. Okay, so not too worried about these blocks. So let's fill this in. Yeah. Thinking to myself, why should this be over here? No, I've got a 3 cap space here as well. Thought I'd gone wrong. Ow, splash. So I was going on a deep purple, look at that. I like how it changes colour, this block. Really nice. It's almost like a kaleidoscope. Oh, put them all over the place now. it's late. Getting tired. Nope. Let's get back up there. Come on. Parkour. Let's go for it. Like so. That one. Lovely. And let's just grab some more of you. So that's that side done. Let's just do this side. Let's go down here. How many? I've got quite a few, okay. I might have enough to do this after all. Whether or not I'm going to do it all in this one stream is an entirely different question. Okay. So have I got this right? 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one has stuff on top of it. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. Yes, I am right. Okay. Oh, let's just build a similar little platform up here. Okay. Right. And no, it needs to come to there. So does that mean that needs to stop and that needs to stop? Oh, lost that one. Hold on. Let's bring this over and we'll get a better idea. Right, so this needs to go. Makes your eyes go funny after a while. Placing all these blocks. Okay. Let's get back to the bed. to do? Have I not? I've only got one torch left. Ah, dear. I might have some coal down below somewhere. Right. Let's finish this bit off at the back. So I need to figure out what it's doing under this edge here. But they come up to that point. Oh. Do they? No, I don't think that's there. Don't think that's there. Certainly lower down. Have I got enough prismarine to do the front? I may not do the front in this stream. If I get these sides finished, tidied up, I'd be pretty happy with that. Pretty happy. Right, so get another stack of them down because we'll need those. So these come up over, yep. Okay, so if I just stick one down there for the moment. How many have I got? I've got another. Yeah, should have enough to do this. Have we got one more level? Yeah, I think so. So we stick one there and go there. Oh, are we going to make it? I don't think we will. Oh. Oi. Just don't have enough for the decoration, which is unfortunate. I've got more up there. I'll come down and do that. Let's go and do that. So let's grab another bunch of each. We'll get it looking symmetrical to a point. Excuse me while I take a sip. Right. Yeah, we're not far running out of them. And I think they're going to get used up on the front. So we may need to do another AFK session here at some point. Have I got... I forgot I've got all these, haven't I? Okay. I'm not going to bother lighting up at the moment. Pardon me. Okay, so 1, 2. One there. 2, 2. Oh yeah, I ran that all over there, didn't I? Okay. Up to there? Yeah. This is going to be flat, so I can do this. Lost it. Okay. Oh well. So what have we got? 2. So 1, 2, pop, 1, 2, pop, 1, 2. Yep. Okay. That's that done there. And then there's got to be 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. No, that's not right. Where have I gone wrong? Here. There, and there. There, okay. And let's run these down here. 1, 2. Yep. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh. No. I'm losing blocks. Losing blocks. Where are we? Right. Nearly there. 1, 2, 1, 2. There. Right. Let's just fill in a little bit of this. too many. Let's sleep. I don't want any creepers blowing anything up. What's that down there? Is that a skeleton? I jumped in the water. Sneaky. Now he's a goner. Anything over here? Nope. Okay, good. So I need to get... get rid of that. And... we can get rid of this dirt. Keep that bit there. May have to run, yeah, because if we ever have to come down here, that's a little bit untidy, but we'll tidy that up at some point. Run some blocks underneath there. Right. Didn't check to see if there was any mobs round the corner. Okay. There we go. So that should match. That should match that side now. Let's go over here. Right, let's climb up and have a look. And we'll see what the efforts of this live stream have been. And then I think we'll call it a night. Stop here. Let's turn around and... wow. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. That looks good. Pleased. Okay, so yeah, we just need to build up the front and then put the dark prismarine design into that, and then obviously the further elements running down the sides on the top, and the little sort of monument piece on the top of it with the sea lanterns. I know we need to figure out what the back's made up of underneath here and along, whether it's just prismarine or if there's any design down that end as well. I'm not sure whether shall we take this across here. Might do that, but certainly need to fill in the sides and the back and the other side. And I think that'll end up looking really good. And then there's no mistaking what's down there. Really pleased with that. Okay folks, well, I'm going to call it a night. So, hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see the end result of this, do subscribe, and then you'll get a message when I'm streaming again. But thanks for watching, and I'm signing off.